All right, cool. My name's Hugo Garcia, and I'm a senior designer, senior art director, and I'm working as the lead graffiti artist here in Hawthorne at Jim Thorpe Park with Herbalife Nutrition, LA Galaxy, and the city of Hawthorne.
We're in the middle of transforming this park into an amazing space.
We all teamed up to build these 2 amazing futsal courts at Jim Thorpe Park.
You know, I was really happy when the team reached out to me to work on this mural. And then as that snowballed, I realized, hey, this is an initiative that's gonna help the kids. We're gonna help them find something to do after school. They get to play soccer. They get to be by art that transcends time. It isn't just modern. And at the same time, we're kind of telling that story.
What better way to honor our favorite son than to have his picture up here? I mean, he literally grew up 2 streets away.
It's pretty cool to know that you used to sneak into the exact courts that we're now renovating.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. We used to pull the fence up from the bottom, and one guy would crawl through it, and the next guy, and for the last guy, you'll have to hop it. Generally, when a kid gets out of school, they usually get out around 3 o'clock, and their parents might get home like at 7 or 8 o'clock. So the kids usually have a lot of free time on their hands to get into trouble or obviously hang out and do other things.
You're on.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Tell me about your brother.
Well, Brian, he's never that person that gets tired when it comes to sports. He has a lot of energy.
Little Brian is crazy, man. He be playing with the big kids, He's obviously small, but we call him Little Brian. He competes.
It's hidden in there. When it comes to sports, I'll use that energy to play, but there will always still be more.
And as a person who grew up super low income, undocumented parents, I've seen it all. Those kids are a reflection of me. They just happen to be decades younger. And having a social outlet and having something there for the kids is always gonna help.
These courts are gonna help these kids have a safe place to go, but also an environment where they're not getting into trouble. They're not hanging out with the wrong crowd.
So we had kids come in from the community. My partner and I came over yesterday and we painted a couple socks.
Today and yesterday, we've been privileged enough to get help from our Mexico creative team. A great part of our story is knowing that we can just take anyone from anywhere and throw them into our way of life, and it always works.
Today, we're taking the love we have for our local communities and bringing it to life through our employees, through their creativity, through their artistry. This might be the first time I'm painting graffiti. It might be.
It's really been a project that's brought people together, and that's all been made possible by Herbalife and the Galaxy.
Just watching these kids remind me of myself, but now they have beautiful futsal fields that they can play on.
Every time they play on these courts, they'll see that mural and they'll see Gyasi and the symbol of what you can achieve.
Giving back to community is extremely important just because it's kind of like a domino effect. If I help that next generation, they will go on and do more things than I have accomplished in my life, and then they'll have the tools necessary to help that next generation become even more successful.
3, 2, 1. Congratulations, City of Hawthorne, and your 2 new mini pictures.